guys, welcome to Charleston vlog number 3. I thought I'd start vlogging today, take you along on my weekend. It is pouring rain outside, you can probably hear it. It's honestly so relaxing here when it rains because my Airbnb has a huge skylight in the living room. It's my favorite thing about this place. So when it rains, you can like see the rain falling and it just sounds so peaceful. But it is supposed to clear up this weekend, so tomorrow and Sunday it should be sunny. I'm gonna go to the beach at least one of those days, if not both. And I have a few other things that I want to do and see this weekend. Today, I do have some work to get done just to finish up from the week. But first, this morning, I have a nail appointment. I got my nails done right before I left, so it's officially been 3 weeks and I need to get them done. So did a lot of research on the best nail salons in Charleston. I'm going to this place called Ocean Nails and Spa. It's in Mount Pleasant. I will report back if it's good, but they're supposed to be good at Dip SNS because that's what I always get. So I'm gonna go there this morning, also getting a pedicure. I will take you all along. Hopefully I don't get soaked walking to the Uber. Nails turned out so good. I was very nervous to try a new spot, but the guy did such a good job. I always like hate when they make my nails too thick with SNS, but these are literally perfect. I wish I could tell you guys the name of this color, but it was just like a number on a little board that you pick from. But I just get SNS. These are my real nails. I ask for slightly rounded shape, and yeah, they look amazing. I just picked up lunch from this place that's supposed to have really good sandwiches, Cirque's Grotto. Also treated myself to a little pasta salad. But I got the turkey melt. Wow, that looks so good. It is later in the night. It's pouring rain again. I didn't think it was supposed to rain this bad tonight. I'm having a very chill night. I poured myself a glass of wine because it's Friday, and I ended up working pretty much all day today, so wasn't super eventful. But right now, I just finished making an itinerary for next weekend because Sierra's visiting. Every weekend that I've had friends visiting, I've built out these little itinerary docs, and I think if I ever want to pivot career paths, I think that like there's a world in which I'm a travel agent or like event planner because I have so much fun making these little trip itineraries. I basically put everything into a little Canva template and kind of customize it to make it Charleston-y. But this is the one I made for my weekend with Sierra. By the time this video is up, this weekend will have already passed, but you can see each day we have like daytime, nighttime. I feel like this looks like everything is super planned to a T, but with trips, I like to have a good balance of like planning but also spontaneity. So the only things that are actually booked are the dinner reservations for each night. And then I have kind of like a general idea of what we're gonna do during the day, where we're gonna get breakfast, lunches. But if there's a day where we're like having a lot of fun one place and we don't wanna leave, we definitely can. So far, all of my itineraries that I've built have been the perfect weekends. This is the one that I made for the first weekend that my friends visited. Same vibe, but a little bit different design at the top. But I'm just having so much fun making these. That's what I worked on tonight. I just sent the final version to Sierra. She's so excited. But tomorrow will be more eventful than today. It's supposed to stop raining, and tomorrow morning I'm actually doing a carriage tour, which I've wanted to do at some point while I'm here in Charleston. And since I'm here alone this weekend, I wanted to do a few activities that maybe my friends didn't really want to do. So I'm doing a carriage tour, which is like definitely a very touristy thing to do here, but there's horse and carriages all downtown, and you can take tours where you have like a guide and they take you through the downtown historic neighborhoods and they tell you about like the history of all the architecture. It's just an hour-long tour. I'm doing it with Old South Carriage Tours, which I think is one of the like main companies that does them. So I don't really care if it makes me like a major tourist. I want to do one and I want to learn more about the history of Charleston. So I'm doing that bright and early tomorrow morning. I booked a 9:30 tour because there was like a discount if you did one before 10 a.m. and also I figured it wouldn't be too hot at that time, so I'm gonna do an early tour, and then I think I'm gonna go to the beach after that and have a beach day. I really want to check out Isle of Palms. I've been to Folly Beach now and Sullivan's Island, so I want to check out Isle of Palms because that's the one beach I haven't been to. So we're gonna do that tomorrow and I'm excited. I just got back from my carriage tour and I did some walking around downtown a little bit. Had such a nice morning. I learned some fun facts and I feel like that was just such a good way to see more of the like neighborhoods downtown, because obviously when I am walking around I kind of stay on like King Street or Meeting Street, but this took us more through like the residential areas, and the tour guide told us a lot about like the architecture and the history, so it was fascinating. I'm glad I did it. I walked through the city market on my way back and I got this little kitchen towel for my mom. She likes the pineapples in Charleston. There's like pineapples on everything here, so I just got this little towel for her. It says Charleston. Thought it was cute. But now I just came back and changed into my swimsuit because I'm gonna head to the beach. First, I'm gonna walk up and go to Holy City Bagels. I can't believe I'm getting a bagel in South Carolina, like coming from Jersey. This bagel place is supposed to be really good, and I was looking at pictures on their Instagram and the bagels look legit. So I'm gonna walk up, get a bagel, and then just Uber to the beach from there. I'm going to Isle of Palms today so I can have gone to all three of the main beaches and compare the three. Let's go. Later in the day, I'm having like the best day of my life. I am just doing all the solo things. I went to the beach, and I have to say Isle of Palms is my favorite beach by far down here. Each beach has a different vibe. So the first weekend I went to Sullivan's Island, which was kind of like an in-between. Like it was pretty chill, pretty quiet. There were like a few restaurants and bars along the main street. And then last weekend I went to Folly Beach, which is definitely the more popular touristy beach. So many restaurants, bars, shops, everything to do, but a lot more crowded, a lot more traffic to get there. And then today I went to Isle of Palms, which is definitely like the bougie beach. Like the houses just driving down there and then along the beach were like literally insane. I was just in awe at the houses. And even on a Saturday, it was like very quiet, not too crowded, not really any traffic to get there. So it was perfect for a solo day because I could just go like mind my business. It was perfect, and I got tan, but I didn't get burnt. But now I'm doing something so outside of my comfort zone, but I'm gonna go to dinner at a restaurant by myself. Table for one. I wanna eat at this restaurant called Leon's. It's one of the most popular oyster places here. There's a lot of contention for like which restaurant has the best oysters. Last weekend I went to 167 Raw, which was so good. But today I want to try Leon's, and if I don't go this weekend, I'm not gonna have time to go before I leave. So I'm just gonna go solo. Why not? I am going early. It's only like 5 o'clock because I want to go before it gets too busy. But yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna bring my AirPods and maybe FaceTime my friends while I'm there. I feel like you could either see me dining alone and you could be like, that girl's weird, why is she alone? Or you could be like, wow, that girl's so like cool and chic and mysterious. So we're going for the latter. Try to show you my outfit in this mirror, but I'm just wearing this t-shirt from Amazon. I'll link it down below. I literally have it in every color. It's like a Skims dupe, you could say. And then these linen pants are from a store down here called Cotton Natural. It's on Market Street, like on one of the blocks that City Market's on. And they have like everything linen you could ever imagine. It's just like a beachy store. So these are like the perfect white linen pants. Good morning, happy Sunday. I just got back home. I went to a Pilates class this morning. I'm sweating because I have been walking for like 30 minutes, but I went to a Pilates class at this place called the Longevity Club. I've been going there a couple times since being in Charleston. It's on ClassPass, so I just signed up for like a month of ClassPass while being here because I wanted to continue doing some Pilates while I'm here. So there aren't a ton of reformer Pilates studios downtown on ClassPass. I was only seeing like 2, but I tried this place called the Longevity Club. It's a fitness club with a bunch of different classes. They have like HIIT classes, bar, TRX, a bunch of different ones, but I was really only interested in reformer Pilates, and I did a class my first week here and I loved it. So I've been doing them like once a week. So I just went to a 9 a.m. class today and it was literally like the perfect Sunday morning class. It wasn't like too intense, and when I woke up this morning I was like, ugh, I really don't feel like going to this, but I'm so glad I went. It was a lot of stretching and it just like woke me up, and now I feel amazing. And then I walked over and got coffee and breakfast at this place called Baba's. I'm trying to try a different coffee place every time I go because there are just so many here, and I literally like haven't had one bad experience. They've all been so good. So I just got an iced vanilla latte and then avocado toast, which looks amazing. I'm back from my beach day. I showered, got all fresh, and I've honestly been laying on the couch for the rest of the afternoon. I feel like being in the sun 2 days in a row has drained me and I'm so tired. But I had another successful solo beach day on Isle of Palms. There was not a cloud in the sky. It was a perfect day. But right now I wanted to take you guys on a little tour of my Airbnb as promised. I realized by the time this video goes up I will already have left Charleston, so I can show you all the details for where I've been staying this past month. I've shown little bits and pieces throughout the vlogs, but gonna do a full tour. I've been staying in an Airbnb right in downtown Charleston. I've been able to walk pretty much everywhere. I don't have my car here obviously, and the only times I've Ubered have been if I am going to one of the islands, like to Mount Pleasant or to the beaches, but otherwise I've walked to literally everything, which has been so amazing. So time for a little apartment tour. This is the door that you enter through. So when you come in, this is what you see. To the right, we have the little living room, really big dining table with lots of seating. This couch also pulls out into a bed. And then on this wall, we have the TV and some shelves, lots of fans throughout, because even though there is AC, it still just feels so hot when I'm coming back in from the heat. So I usually have these fans blasting, but they're off right now because it was getting cold. So that is the living room. And then if you go this way, here is the kitchen. Let me turn this on. It came stocked with everything I needed, lots of dishes, everything. So that's the kitchen. Over here is like a little pantry, and then on this wall we have these beautiful windows. The thing I love most about this Airbnb is that it's all obviously very renovated and modern on the inside, but it's still in a really old historic building, and they really preserved a lot of the like beautiful old features. So like the big windows, the molding on the windows. And then my absolute favorite part of the whole Airbnb is if you look up, there's a gigantic skylight. It's literally so big. and it brings in so much natural light, and it also just makes the space feel so much bigger because the ceilings are so high. And then another very old charming feature is if you walk this way, we have a spiral staircase. So you have to go down this very long spiral staircase to get to the bedroom. It was honestly a little scary the first few times I went down it. Luckily I haven't tripped, but it's really long and it just keeps going and going. But in here we have the bedroom. Super cozy down here. I love it. We just have a queen bed, and then over here there's some little shelves. On this wall we have this thing where I hung all my bags. And then when you go this way, we have laundry. To the right is the closet. And then this way is the bathroom. So the sink is out here, and then in here we have the shower and toilet. It's literally the cutest space. I love it here so much. I don't want to leave. So yeah, that's the tour.